Hello and welcome everybody to another segment of the Lighthouse Effect brought to you by It's About the Kids Incorporated. My name is Baldwin Hamilton Jr. and today we got a special guest, Mr. Warren, the CEO of WPS-TV, Dallas, Texas. So welcome. And Mr. Warren, we met a little while ago, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A few weeks ago.
So since then, we had some talks and we just been communicating about the community and just how we can impact it. And he had a very intriguing story as far as just like how we brought up. And I was just wondering if you could share with our viewers of the Lighthouse a version of how you came up.
Well, I really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity, this auspicious occasion to share with you all. I started in Dallas, Oak Cliff, Texas, in the neighborhood, and as a young guy, stayed in school, did the little thing as young boys, teenagers do. And when I was 17, I wrote down on a sheet of paper what I wanted to do in life. And I create 5-year increments of what I want to develop. And so my goal was by the time I was 40, I wanted to be a millionaire and retired. So when I was 42, I retired after 25 years working for the government. And I've been retired for about 12 years now. And I started my own, a little over 30 years ago, I started with stage plays, gospel singing, stage plays and acting. Went from there to producing and directing. And then I got picked up one day singing at a Poets Expo. Guy walked on the stage and grabbed the camera, grabbed the mic. And I was like, what's going on? And he said, if you want to get serious, call me. So I went downtown. He was a director and a producer of stage plays. Started from there and ended up landing a spot on TV as a TV host. And from a TV host, I've been doing it for 7 years now. And then a year ago, I gave birth to my own TV station. We just opened a second location. And locally, we have our own channel, 24 hours a day on regular antenna TV, channel 26.3. So God has allowed us to be one of the African Americans, one of the black business owners that own our own TV station and 2 locations. And so that's how I started, by faith. Not a lot of finance, but a lot of faith.
That's real.
And a lot of faith will produce a lot of favor. Yeah.
That's real, because like just the real, like the topic in which we're trying to talk about today is just like having an unshakable faith.
Yes.
He just like the last time that we talked and he went through the story, he explained to us just how he just kept coming, just persistently coming, consistently being in the right place and showing up where God just put him in there. Yeah. And like, could you kind of speak to us more about just kind of that and
yes.
Let them know, let them feel you.
I believe that faith is creating something in your life that's never existed before. If it already existed, it's not faith. The power of your hands and the direction of God will cause you to have a ear to hear direction. If you have the finances, the provision is just an idea. But if you're in a position where you don't know how you're going to get started, you don't have the finances, but you have the faith to believe that this is going to happen, keep pushing. And my second location, it's a lot bigger than this one, and it's a warehouse, and we have 9 offices in that, and you have like 6 different sets to choose from. But I got turned down 6 times. 6 times. But I know what I saw. And I'm telling the people today, unshakable faith means no matter what other people say, no matter what the situation looked like, you have to stand on what you believe and what you know. Not only what you hope, but what you believe and what you know when you know you have divine direction. And so after 6 times being denied, I continue to say, I'll wait. I'll wait, because waiting is a gift. And tribulation worketh patience. So if you're already going through something, it creates strength for your patience. And so that means when small things come your way, it won't knock you out of the water so quick. So if you hold on to what you believe, no matter what the people say, if God said that there's water in the desert and X marks the spot, when you get to that spot in the desert, if it's cactus, deadly scorpions, rattlesnakes, the hot sun, and deep sand, you better know that there's water under that cactus. And so it's a matter of believing within yourself, trusting what you believe and know, and creating things in your own life that's never existed before. When all odds against you, I live by a motto that says, no matter what you're going through, it's not as bad as it could have been, and it's a whole lot better than it has to be. So pick up the shattered pieces of what could be, put them together until you create something you've never had to exist before.
That's real. Yeah. And I feel like with just like you can have the skills and the understanding, the know-how, and be sometimes even in the right spot or even the wrong spot, but you have to be in tune with God and have a relationship.
Yes, sir.
And so like, just kind of explain to them just like more of just how to maybe get a better relationship with God, because just in this world, there's a lot of distractions at first. There's always the stuff that the world's telling you, with the pandemic, there's all of this hateful stuff that people have to draw up on social media, and all types of stuff that people even say to your face or even say behind your back that you might catch wind of.
Right.
So it's just trying to be focused and trying to find the Lord and even people, and not prejudging, because it's like that's a problem even in our society with officers and just people prejudging, instead of like getting to know or even like walking into a situation and being neutral. They're already on one side because of their prejudging and their nature. So like, what is there a way for people to kind of find a way to get away from the distractions and the negative stuff that's out there to get to what is for them?
Okay. Number one, what we have to understand is that we must understand what God's desire is for our life, and not just our design. Our design comes from the mentors and the other people that we see and deem them as successful, forgetting that success is measured by the individual. What you may deem as a success may look like a failure to me, but as long as I get satisfaction, self-satisfaction, I may have to alienate or separate myself from the negativity around me so I can discover who I am. I have to take off the personality of this one and the personality of that one and the character of that one that I put together and created this image, but I really don't know who I am now. So when I take off the image and the personality of all the other people, I strip myself to who I am, and then I say, God, I need help. I'm trying to do this vision that you have given me. It looked like an idea, but I know it's a vision. Help me to line up with the design that you made for me and not just my desire. My desire may not line up with God's design, but God's design will draw my desire to be in alignment. And so what I do is alienate myself and say, God, give me the ears to hear what I need to hear, and the things that I should not hear, put a clog in my ear. That will not be a spirit of persuasiveness to cause me to sway from what you told me to do. And so it's discovering who you really are. The who I am hates the who I was. And the who I am is not even greater than the greater that's on his way. So never get satisfied. Be content in what condition, but never get satisfied. So find out who you are.
That's real. I think that's like, it hits on more of just what we do. It's about the kids. We try to empower people. We try to help them see that self-love within themselves, because if you can't love yourself, there's no way you can love somebody else. And my father, the director, he always says, just hurt people hurt people.
That's right.
So in this world that negativity is coming out, it's just a bunch of hurt people hurting people.
Yes, sir.
And create more hurt people because of their negative, and the negativity being able to spread more than the positivity. So just I really want to thank you for staying time with us, and just giving us some insight as far as just being able to find ourselves and alienate the distractions. We have to be able to find God and have that faith in Him, because the other day even we had a devotional with my family, and we went over Matthew. I believe it was Matthew chapter 6, verse 25 to 34.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and it was just about not worrying about
don't worry about what you're gonna dress and what you're gonna eat. And he get to verse 33 and says, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and His righteousness." All these things, I'm with you on that. Putting Him first make a difference. You know, we talked about that the other day before we closed. We talked about it. You can have all the street knowledge, the book knowledge, and what you see and what you hear and you obtain, but are you able to maintain what you obtain? And the fact of the matter is, with all that knowledge, if it's not made by the wisdom of God, you're a smart dummy.
Smart dummy.
You're a smart dummy.
Don't be a smart dummy.
Yeah.
One more time, I just want everybody to be able to just pour into WPS-TV. So just where can they find you? What's the channel one more time, and maybe where the offices are?
Thank you so much. We're located at 900 East Beltline in DeSoto, Texas. That's the first location. The second location is 1423 North Duncanville Road, Suite A. Again, the first location, 900 East Beltline, DeSoto, Texas, and the second location is 1423 North Duncanville Road. Thank you all so much. You can reach me at 214-486-9198, 214-486-9198, or you can Google WPSTX.TV, WPSTX.TV, which is Warren Production Studios of Texas. We're so grateful for you. Listen, channel 26.3 on regular TV, or you can watch us live 24 hours a day in your car, on your phone, laptop, tablets. Any way it goes, you can't miss us. Anything Hollywood served, you can get right here. We got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And also check out Hamilton Services. They're having some heating things going on this season because, you know, it is getting a little colder out there. Turn to us in time. We'll save you some dimes. And last thing, the smooth finish helped put this thing together as well. We have a marketing and IT service, so just give us a holler if you need anything as far as logos, websites, as well as just any online forums. So thank you once again for watching the Lighthouse Effect. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.